Hello there, Stevos. Welcome along to a special unboxing video that I've decided to do for you guys. As you can probably tell by the title by now, this is a unboxing for this right here, which is a little bit heavy, I'm not going to lie. For this. There we go. It actually fits on the entire screen. Look, there we go. See? I mean, it doesn't look that big, does it? But it is. This is the Galaxy Book 360. This isn't the Book 360 Pro. This is not the Galaxy Book 3. It comes in various different ranges. I'll go through. So Book 3 is just a standard laptop. The Book 360 is basically a laptop, but it's also a tablet as well. And then you've got the Book 360 Pro, which is a little bit more it's got more specs to it, etc, etc. Okay, so this one I decided to go for right here. I have got the 256 gig storage model, and I believe it also comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM as well. So yeah, I just thought I would unbox this for you guys, show it to you, and just show some of the features that it has with it as well. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to unbox it. Now, for those wondering why did I get a laptop, well, first of all, it was actually in the sale. Now, obviously, at the time of filming this video, we are in January 2024, and to be honest with you, obviously, like with any other January, we do obviously get the January sales, and obviously this is in the January sales. So therefore I decided to treat myself to a new laptop. Not only that, but I also thought to myself that I haven't really treated myself that much in the last couple of years. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to a new device, and with that it was the Galaxy Book 360. Anyway, so here's what you get inside. So obviously you do get the charger, so that's in here. So you get obviously the charging brick, and obviously the USB, I believe is not in there. I think it's somewhere else, but this is the charging brick right here. Now, the charging brick that you do get is a USB-C to USB-C cable, so obviously one port goes in the charging brick, the other port goes into the laptop itself. And I will talk about the ports in just a few moments. So if I undo this cover, and then we undo this cover right here. So I'm going to leave this to one side, because this is the thing that we will show you in a moment. And then obviously inside here you do get it says here that you get it's very weird. So, oh, hold on. You do. So, I was a bit confused for a moment, because I thought to myself, well, hold on a second. Do you get the pen? You do. So you get the S Pen. Now, I do have an S Pen to show you, actually, which is just on the back of my on my tablet here. So if we're going to compare S Pens very quickly, so this one here is the one that goes on the back of my Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, and this one is for the Galaxy Book 360. So as you can tell, not really too much in terms of sizes. I think the Galaxy Book 360 is probably a little bit bigger than the one on the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device, and obviously all the other Galaxy Tab devices. But anyway, inside that box you get the pen as well. You also get some instruction manuals, which is obvious that you would normally get, and then, as mentioned, you do get the USB-C to USB-C cable, which I am going to charge my laptop up first before I move on and do anything else. But before I do that though, I just thought that I will show you the laptop itself. So here goes. This is the first time me unboxing this. So anything could happen. By the way, can I just say, I really love this already. I just absolutely adore this already. I don't know where the pen is going to go, but anyway, this is the Samsung laptop right here. Okay, so I've got it in graphite. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't yet got a laptop case to put this in, so I do need to now go out and buy one, which I probably will do later on in the week. But here is the laptop itself. So it is very, can I just say, it's very thin. Like, look how thin this laptop is, like, on the edges. But what I love about this is the fact that, you know, it is literally, that's how big the screen is. The screen is actually really nice, but I also love the fact that it's quite a glossy looking screen as well. So, yeah, so I quite like that. And then if I just take off this protective cover for the keyboard, I will show you the keyboard very quickly. So it is just a standard keyboard, a QWERTY keyboard, I believe. Yeah, QWERTY keyboard right here. And also as well, can I just say that this laptop is very light. It feels very light, and it feels really nice, I'm not gonna lie. And again, it does feel quite nice. It feels a little bit premium as well. So, and also as well, you can do this with the laptop. So it can basically transport itself into a kind of into a tablet as well. So for example, if you was, I don't know, out and about and you downloaded something on Netflix or on Amazon Prime or something like that, and you wanted to watch it offline, you can happily do that. Now, obviously, I do want to say as well that this is the 15.6 inch display. You can get another version of this as well, which is a little bit cheaper than the 15.6 inch. But this one here is 15.6. You get another one which I believe is 13.3 inch. So you can get this in a smaller size if you want it in a smaller size. Me personally, I think that this laptop is probably best. It's probably a lot better as well. I know that obviously the 13.3 inch is probably a bit more compact for people. But also as well, can I just say, there is something else that I want to point out here. I just closed the laptop lid, right? I'm just going to show this on camera. This is how I close the laptop lid. It does actually, when it gets to a certain point, it closes itself down, and it does it in a very smooth, gentle way. So, you know, that way you're not going to like smash the screen or anything like that. But also as well, I do want to show you the ports as well. So on this side here, I don't know how well this is going to come out, but we'll see. But on this side here, you've got the HDMI port here, and then you've got two USB-C ports right here as well. Obviously one of these are for charging. And then if we go round to this side of the laptop's side as well, you've got a headphone jack right there. You've also got a USB-A port as well. So obviously, for example, if you wanted to plug something in that's USB-A, like, I don't know, a microphone, or maybe even a USB memory stick that's got like the USB-A port, then you can stick that in there. And then obviously on the side as well, on this bit here, you've then got the micro SD card slot as well. So again, if you want extra storage, or if you're exporting clips from your camera or whatnot, and you're using like a micro SD card, then that port is going to be ideal for you. Me personally, I'm not going to be using this laptop to do editing and stuff like that. I've still got my iMac over there, which I'm still editing my YouTube videos on and stuff like that. But for me though, this is going to be where like I'm going to put like important bits of paperwork and stuff like that comes through onto it. So yeah, so I just thought it'd be nice for me to treat myself. I haven't really treated myself much in the last couple of years, so I thought it would be nice for me to get myself a brand new laptop. Again, it's Samsung, and to be honest with you, again, it's kind of a bit of a ecosystem that I've got going on, because now that I've got like the Samsung Galaxy tablet, Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung TV, and now Samsung laptop as well. So, you know, it's kind of one of those like big ecosystem kind of things that I've got, and I do believe as well that there might be a possibility I might be able to link my tablet to my laptop or vice versa as well. So yeah, so there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this part of the video up here, okay? I'm going to put this thing on charge, and then once it's all charged up and ready to roll, ready to fire, then I will come back, I will talk about it, and I'll even show you like the desktop, the screen, etc, etc. I might even show you a clip in this video as well of me playing something on either YouTube or Netflix or Disney Plus or whatnot, and I'll show you that in tablet mode, shall we say, as well as laptop mode. So stick with me, I'll be back in literally a few seconds when this thing is charged up. Okay, so it has been a couple of hours now since I put this laptop on charge. Not gonna lie to you, but it has charged really, really quickly. I'm gonna say this probably took about an hour and a half for this to charge up. So I have gone away and done some other bits and pieces. But also as well, what I do want to say is, look on here. I'm holding this up right as well, okay? So you can see at the bottom, I've stuck the S Pen at the bottom. Now this is actually where the lid is, where it opens up. Now the really good thing is obviously it is on a magnetic kind of thing. So there is a magnet on it where you can stick the S Pen. So if you're not using it, for example, then you've got a little storage area to stick it. And I do also believe as well, it will probably charge up as well when it's on the back of the laptop. So now obviously with this as well, is it does also come with a fingerprint scanner as well, so which I find is really, really nice. I am just about to switch it on for the first time. This is actually the first time I'm switching it on. Now, can I just say actually that this is actually already a really, really nice display. I mean, it is absolutely bright, very, very bright actually. And it's a very, very clear looking screen as well. So this is all booting up. Also as well, what I do like about this laptop is you could probably be working in the dark and you'll probably get a backlight that comes up on your keyboard as well, which again is really, really awesome. Now, what I will say about this laptop is this is a Windows 11 laptop, which is also really, really good. So this laptop is quite up to date. It has just come up with the Windows symbol. So now I'm just currently doing the setup. So obviously I'm going to select English, United Kingdom, yes. And then it's going to say, is this the right country or region? United Kingdom, yes. And obviously you've got like Algeria and stuff like that. Is this the right keyboard layout or input method? If you also use another keyboard, you can add that next. So again, United Kingdom, obviously it's going to be the QWERTY keyboard, as they call it. Do you want to add a second keyboard to layout? Skip, because we don't need that. So I'm just going to tap skip. Where it decides to let me skip. There we go. And then I need to connect to my network. So I don't know if this is actually going to work. No, it's not going to work. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap this video up here for a second again. Just type out my network password so that I can gain access to the internet. As soon as I've done that, I will come back and I will go through the rest of the setup with you guys. Okay, so I've just put my internet password in. It has connected. Took a couple of minutes to connect, understandably, but there we go, we are ready. So now what this laptop is currently doing at the moment, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it is just currently checking for updates, just to make sure. Now, to be honest with you, it wouldn't at all surprise me if this thing does need to be updated. It needs to go through a system update. Usually, new devices do usually have system updates to go through. So that is currently happening at the moment. It does say, please keep your PC on. Now, this is probably why I would recommend that you put your, as soon as you get a new laptop, put it on charge straight away, leave it to charge for a couple of hours or for an hour and a half, and then come back to it and set it up that way. Because obviously it does need to do system updates, and obviously you do need to put in a lot of settings and stuff like that, like your password for your Wi-Fi and obviously the country that you live in and stuff like that. So yeah, so I would definitely advise that you do stick your laptop on charge before you do anything else. But at the moment, it is saying your PC will restart before you continue. So, as you can see, it's now gone blank. It just says, just a moment, with obviously the little buffering thing. So, it's just going to take a moment for it to just do its update, do its thing. And now we should be in. Fingers crossed. It's just rebooted. So, Samsung Galaxy. The logo's just come up. But yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I have been a fan of Samsung now for a good couple of years. I'm going to say I first started off with the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Now that's around about 2 years old now, I'm going to say, or maybe a little bit more. So once again, it has just gone into more updates as well. So it just says updates are underway. Please keep your PC on. And now it's saying welcome. And we have got the license agreement, which I think a lot of people would just click accept anyway. It's like terms and conditions. And we don't have all day to read the terms and conditions. Unlock your Microsoft experience. Accelerate your device setup. Control privacy, personalize, access Microsoft 365 for free, use free versions of your favorite 365 productivity apps, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and more, and get 5 GB of cloud storage. So I can sign in. So I will sign in using my email address that I have. Now, I'm not going to lie. It's probably a little bit like you probably need some sort of where's the app button? There it is. You probably, I mean, it is quite slidey in a way when I'm doing it on my like legs. So I definitely would recommend getting like maybe a miniature table stand. If you was to say sit on the floor and do some typing, your laptop is going to start sliding all over the place. So I would probably recommend getting like maybe a little table stand or something like that to do it on. But because I'm doing this video, I am sat on the floor. Therefore, my laptop is sliding all over my legs and I'm trying to keep it up. So, but yeah, there we go. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up as a new PC. So there we go. Restore from a PC. I don't have a PC that's Windows 10 or above. So there we go. I'm going to skip this one for now. What takes seconds to create and gives you fast and secure Windows Hello pin. It only works on your device, so it stays off the web. Include letters and symbols. Can I? There we go. So I am just going to. I need to see this actually. I don't know why it's not letting me. Okay. I will be honest. Why don't they match? Oh, I see. Hold on. I will be honest, actually. Does that work? That works. Okay. So that should be my pin. I think when I sign in. So I will be honest here. The keyboard itself actually feels really, really nice. I'm not going to lie. It does feel quite nice. Let Microsoft and apps use your location. I'm going to say no for that one. Find my device. Yeah, I'll say yes to that one, just in case. And oh, it's required only. There we go. Choose your settings and yes, send optional ink in and type in diagnostic. No. I'll say no to that one. Get tailored experiences with diagnostic data. No. I'm going to say no. Except, let apps use advertising ID. Apps can use advertising to provide more personalised advertising in accordance. So I'll go on yes. Might as well say yes. There is a lot of things to do with this. So let's customize your experience. So it's going to go through the customization of your experience. So select all the ways you plan to use your device to get personalized tip. So tip ads and recommendations within Microsoft Experience. So you got development. So like where you build like apps and tools. Entertainment, where you watch videos, browse the web, connect on social media. That's definitely going to be for me. Gaming, play and discover games, keep up with new releases. Again, that's going to be me. School, no. Creativity, I might just say yes to that one. But I'm not going to use this laptop for creative purposes, like, you know, editing vlogs and stuff like that. Business, family, connect with family members, edit safety settings, give everyone their own profile on this device. I might just say yes to that one as well, for family. Right, accept. So there we go. So there's that one. Now, what it is going to do is use your phone from your PC. So for Android phones, scan the QR code. The code expires in 15 minutes. So what I will do is I will go onto my phone here. Obviously, I can scan that, which I've just done. It's now going to send me a link. And then it's linked to Windows. So it's given me a code to link to Windows, which I'm now typing in. Verify. And then allow link to Windows to send and view SMS messages. I'm going to say don't allow. Allow link to make and arrange and manage phone calls. I'm going to say don't allow. Don't allow. Allow link to Windows to send you notifications. Allow. I'll let them do that. Help us improve link to Windows by sending usage data. Deny. There we go. Device linking complete. Yay! Return to your PC to finish setup. So there we go. So that, to be honest, was very, very quick. So your Microsoft account and phone are now linked. So use your favourite phone apps, respond to texts, make calls, view photos and more in Phone Link. And I think as well, if you want to change your settings at a bit more of a later date, so if you want to manage and make phone calls through your laptop, or do text messages, view them and stuff on your laptop, you can probably change those a little bit later on in the settings. But for me, for now, I'm all good. I don't need that. Back up your files with OneDrive. So use your device with peace of mind. Your desktop documents and pictures folders on this device will be backed up in your OneDrive, so they're protected and available on any device anywhere. So there we go. Continue where you left off by importing from your other browser. I'm going to say not now for that one, because to be honest with you, I don't have anything that's worth gaining access to on a Windows PC. Access granted, we're giving you a free trial. I'm going to decline that for now, because it's then going to charge me per year 80 quid per year to continue using Microsoft 365, and to be honest, I don't want that right now. And again, I'm going to decline 100 gig more cloud storage. Again, it'll charge me a month, so I'm going to decline that one for now as well. When I'm able to, there we go, that's better. And then we've then got the first month of PC Game Pass for $7.99. So obviously Windows is connected to Xbox, and to be honest, you know, you can do cloud gaming on a PC and stuff through your Wi-Fi, which is great. But obviously you do get various different games that you could play. Flight Simulators on here. Forza Horizon 5 is on here. Football Manager 2023 is on here. Sea of Thieves. League of Legends. Grounded. Farming Simulator 22. Halo Infinite. No Man's Sky. That's all on there. But then obviously you get it for $7.99 a month. And it does include EA Play, so you can jump into FIFA, Mass Effect, Star Wars and more. Now, to be honest with you, I don't need this right now, so I am going to skip that option. But if I do fancy playing some Xbox on my PC, then I can do. To be honest with you, it's no different than using my Xbox anyway, and doing it that way. So what it's now doing is it's just checking for updates at the moment, just to see if there is any more updates. But it's really, really interesting to see, though, this laptop, because, I mean, first of all, it is a very, very bright laptop. I mean, you can see the light literally bouncing straight onto my face, which is great. Yeah, I mean, this is a very bright laptop. I do love the fact, again, that you've got, well, first of all, you've got a fingerprint scanner in this laptop, which is great. I think it's great for security purposes. And then, obviously, you've got the backlights on the keyboard as well. So, again, you know, if you're working in the dark, for example, and you don't have light, then, you know, you've got this on. You've got, like, the backlights on your keyboard, so you can see what you're typing. Now, what it's doing at the moment is it is just currently, it's on like a blue screen which has got the words, "This might take a few minutes, don't turn off your PC." So what it's just doing is it's just currently doing some updates at the moment, just obviously making sure that the PC is all up to date. I'm going to be honest with you, I have heard of Windows 11. I haven't actually used Windows 11, so it's going to be very interesting to see how that does turn out, to be honest. But what I do love about this as well is it does also come with a 1080p high definition camera as well. So it's quite up to date. I'm going to say it's got the same kind of camera as you would find in the M1 or even in the M3 iMac that Apple do. So yeah, so I think that's really, really good. It is got a more up-to-date camera in it, so it'll be ideal for video calls if you are planning to do video calls. And with that, I am now signed in. So I'm now signed in to my laptop now. So if I was to, for example, I mean, just look at this. I don't know if you can see this very, very well or not, but I mean, that does look really, really nice. And it does make the colours kind of pop a little bit. I don't know what this one is. That's widgets there. So if I was to, I don't know, if I was to just put this laptop to sleep, for example, and then if I was to press the space bar, oh, okay, it comes back in. But yeah, I don't know. It would just, yeah, it'd just be, if I press lock, there we go. So I've locked it. So, and then you slide up and then you put your pin in. So I will just put my pin in. Should work. There we go. And I'm in. I'm back in. And to be honest with you, as soon as I put my pin in, it literally took me like 1 second for it to sign in. You're back in. So obviously from here now, I can gain access to WhatsApp. I can gain access to Spotify. I could probably gain access to a lot of things on here. Let me see if I'm going to go into the Microsoft store and see what they have to offer. So you've got Netflix is on here as well, which you can download for free. Let me see what other entertainment apps are on here. Disney Plus is on here. Prime Video is on here as well. You can even download Snapchat as well if you want to do Snapchat on here. TikTok is on here as well. I should assume Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff is on here. Messenger's on here. Obviously you've got Skype as well. Amazon Music. You got a PDF reader as well, which I think is going to be ideal for me. But yeah, you have got a lot of things on here. Now, I don't know how loud this thing can get, which is another thing that I do want to trial. So I don't know where the sound settings are, because I would love to hear how loud this actually goes. I mean, I'm on 100%. It sounds good already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this video here, okay, and then I'm gonna come back in just a second, and I'm gonna talk to you about the sound quality and the picture quality and stuff like that on this. So I have just finished, by the way, filming some bits and pieces. I've just done a little bit of a test as well on this thing as well. I don't know what I've just done with the pen. What did I just do with that pen? Oh, it's here. It's right here. So I'm just going to stick the pen back where it belongs, on the magnet on top of the laptop. But this is, by the way, it's in kind of in its like tablet kind of view. So obviously this is the 360, so obviously it is part laptop, part tablet at the same time. And what I will say about this is you can also under the sound settings, you can mess around with the brightness as well. So if you want it on a low brightness just to save battery, and obviously if it's a little bit too bright on the eyes and stuff like that, then you can always change the brightness down to 0, or you can change it up to 100, and then obviously from there it will be nice and bright. And it's the same with the sound as well. The sound you can obviously change it from 0 to 100 and stuff like that. However though, what I will say about the sound is it can be a little bit quiet, I'm not going to lie. So it is a bit quiet on that side of things, but I'm assuming if you had like the Pro laptop, maybe the sound's a bit more better on that one, just by a smidge. But I mean, I'm not going to complain though, because obviously this is a laptop. It's not going to have like the most powerful sound in it, but what I will say though is it is still a fantastic laptop. Really do love this. I love the fact that with the video that I'm about to show you now, actually, in its kind of tent form, as I like to call it, is obviously when it's in tablet mode and you're watching the video. Here we go. I'm currently in this part of the video here watching my favorite YouTuber, that is Gabby, and what she got for Christmas. But in this one though, you can see that obviously from it's literally covering all sides of the screen. Like, you know, there is no areas where it's missing out and stuff like that. And I really love that. I love that about this laptop, is the fact that, you know, if you were to watch a film, or if you were to watch a TV show or anything like that, it would cover the entire screen, the entire 15-inch screen display. So yeah, so I love that about that. And also as well, like I say, the sound, not as great, but what I will say though is it is fantastic for using. Like, I've just spent a little while playing around on Spotify, listening to a couple of songs on Spotify Music, and while the sound quality isn't the best, but I mean, you do have ports. So for example, if you were to, I don't know, for example, take or put your laptop onto like an office desk or something like that, and you want some speakers to go with it. I mean, you've always got the USB port to use for speakers if you want to connect it up to speakers. Alternatively, if you do want to listen to music and you're out and about somewhere and you're using this laptop for work purposes and stuff, I mean, you've got the 3.5mm headphone jack. So again, if you want to listen to music, you've got that option there. And the same with the movies as well. If you want to watch movies and you want it a bit more louder, then maybe listen to it. Either put some speakers to this, add some external speakers to it, or alternatively listen to or watch the movie with headphones in. But that's my only complaint, I would probably say, is the sound. Aside from that though, this is a very fast laptop. I mean, even downloading an app like Spotify onto this, it didn't take too long for it to download. I'd probably say it took roughly about a minute, maybe a minute and a half for it to download. I am going to try and see if I can find another app as well, which is a streaming service app. I don't know if it's going to come up. I mean, you do get Apple TV. The sad thing is with this, I mean, you get Netflix, you get Prime Video, BBC Sounds. I assume you probably get things like, let me just see if we can get the streaming service ITVX. I don't know if you can. No, you can't get ITVX. I'm assuming it's the same with BBC iPlayer as well. There are some apps which you probably won't get on here, on the Microsoft Store, which you will probably just have to end up going into your browser to gain access to, which is unfortunate. BBC iPlayer isn't on here, ITVX isn't on here, so if you wanted to catch up on those, then you'd have to do that via on-demand services. But, I mean, there's apps like Disney Plus, for example, that are on here, and Netflix and stuff, which is great. So there we go. So I am going to download those apps so that I have got them on here. And also as well, again, I think it's one of those apps that you can have for example, if you were to download something to watch offline, then you can use the apps to watch stuff offline, which I to be honest, I do find is great. Anyway, so there we go. That is my thoughts on the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 360. Also as well, what I will say very quickly is the charger, the brick to this, is quite heavy. I'm not going to lie. But the cable, though, is super, super, super long. And I mean, like, super, super long. So you've got, like, I'm going to say this might be around about 2-3 meter cable, which is great because it means that you can charge this up whilst laying in bed if you're near a power outlet, and your bed's near a power outlet, then you can charge it up whilst typing on the go, or watching stuff on the go and stuff like that. So it's great. It is a great laptop. I'm not gonna lie, the only con for me so far is the sound, but apart from that though, everything else is pretty good about this laptop. So definite. What I will do is I might do a 1 week later review of the laptop, actually. So what I will do is I will do that in about a week's time. So that'll come up on Monday next week, which I believe will be the 15th of January. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a bit long. I do apologise, but there has been a lot for me to cover in this video. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Have you got a brand new laptop recently? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, if you are new around here, you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo. So your next YouTube video will be out on Wednesday this week. It will actually be me talking about my top 10 most anticipated movies for 2024. I hope you guys can join me then. But until then though, goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again in my next YouTube video.